Race committee, we have met the win limit and this race is live.
And that's all anyone wanted in here. And to use Shirley's words, after yesterday's street fight, the one word that comes to mind, composure is now required.
Yeah, I wonder if there might be a little bit of a reset today, but both teams know if they're going to win this final, they've got to take it on.
Yeah, perfect conditions today, a couple of knots lighter than yesterday, so we will still see some fantastic performance, and we're going to see a real battle in this restart coming up shortly.
Rossa, Prada, Pirelli coming in from port. They're allowed to enter the start box at 2 minutes and 10 seconds, and then on starboard it will be INEOS Britannia at the 2-minute mark.
Good on timing.
Green light, Rossa.
Crossing, no problem at this stage.
Both boats approaching it from really high up the course, easier to judge.
Pull back down here. Copy.
Green light, INEOS Britannia, and a little bit late into the box.
And diving here.
Slightly flatter water conditions today, so a little bit easier to sail the boats and keep pushing hard.
Very slow. Okay, turning up in 2.
Quite the entry into the start box at 46 knots.
Giving the speed. Roger. Here's 2 board. On the speed you want. Bit of fast board speed here. Say again. Just holding up and skidding. Okay. Just low of your line. Here's still 2 board. Hold on. 2-1. Having to wide down. Away, boys. He's on sails here. Quite early here. What do you want to do here, man? 40 kill. Go past them here. Okay, working down in 2. Working down.
Rossa hugging the wall, trying to get their time and distance spot on.
25 to kill. Edge of boundary. Killing 20.
The Italian team just trying to put the decision-making process onto the British team there as to either jump or push.
Right turn here. Only killing 1 for the pin. Cross. Turning up. Apart. Big cavitation here.
Big loss. The rudder there for the Italians. They could potentially be late here for this start. Big mistake by the Italian team.
Still quite early. For me, just I want to be over here. Racing all the time, guys. 16 seconds, big down. All speed, boys, all the way. Can't get there.
So advantage to the British team.
Race 5 in the Louis Vuitton Cup Finals on. Early advantage, INEOS Britannia.
INEOS Britannia 35 metres back, doing 35 knots, but it didn't matter. They have the advantage.
That is a massive advantage in these early stages of this race for INEOS Britannia.
Pretty average direction. Go attacking, Swiss. Taking a man. Hold it. Big numbers here. For investment. Flash right. 2, 1. Raises average ship.
We'll expect to see INEOS Britannia tacking right in front of the Italian team now, just to put them in that dirty air and control the race if they can.
Going forward. Normal mode. Stand by. 2, 1. Hey, tap that.
Not much runway for Rossa, Prada, Pirelli to that boundary, so there's going to be some quick tacking manoeuvres here. Interesting to see if the British go back immediately.
Coming to the juice spot here. Right turn here. Only killing 1 for the pin. Cross. Turning up. Apart.
So just a big loss of the rudder and the foil there. So a big ventilation. You see just too high there on that leeward foil and a big ventilation. So pulling an air path down.
I think we continue here. Little gain to us. All the way.
The British team there
swapping sides.
deciding to go past.
Jump shoot on.
And they'll be using that runway to then take advantage as they get to the other side of the course.
Right here, we're over speed. Nice mode.
And sure one for us.
Coming up to halfway up the first windward beat. The top right looks a little bit favoured. We have got this effect of the wind wrapping around high land over on the port side. So the call before the race from both teams was soft right call, which means starboard approach from the right-hand side probably gives you the best angle and best breeze.
Decision-making time now for the British of whether they tack or carry on.
Full gas here. That's one.
They're opting for the one less manoeuvre. They'll do one tap to get to the top. The Italians also one more manoeuvre to the top.
Here, so just have a look.
Seems a different tempo on INEOS Britannia today, much more composure, calmer, less aggression.
5 seconds. Stand by.
I'm sure there would have been a hefty debrief last night.
Turning. Farewell. 2, 1, down board. No problem. No problem. That boat.
INEOS Britannia setting up for a right turn. Rossa most likely a left turn.
INEOS Britannia complete the first leg of 8, and in a game where you have to minimise mistakes, Rossa, Prada, Pirelli will be kicking themselves at the moment, but they are flying into that top gate for the first time with 7 legs to go. This is, even at this point, anybody's race.
Both teams around 51 knots. Exit speed, so pushing hard.
Little left of anything.
Nothing in this race at the moment.
Little puff on. You're going to take it to shift, okay? Take your time. Okay, boys. 2, 1.
Long coasty jibe there by
Nice punt there for
Italian
us.
team. British now jibing, looking like they're going to line themselves up with a reasonable angle.
Good then, ready phase, with good pressure coming.
Good place. What happened with the rudder, do you think? Not sure. Down a bit. Maybe a bag or something. Yeah. I see. Pressure increasing 2. Are we looking here, Ben? Yeah, we're ahead, but it's close. Hey, currently going to be set up for that right turn at the bottom. Be an additional manoeuvre for us if we want to cover them up. And we're ahead by 6 lengths. Yeah. That's a bias. Pretty square, isn't it? I mean, we've seen that bottom, that right turn be good. Let's let them go and then jibe and set up for the one and then right. Yeah, copy.
Great commentary by Ben Ainsley, Bill Fletcher, painting the picture and the options.
Yeah, any time here. Okay, stand by. And board down. 2, 1, made. Okay, turning. I will.
Both teams absolutely flying on this downwind, this flatter water. Very, very flat sails set up for the downwind, so really, really clean and efficient sail package on both boats for maximum speed.
Running it right here at the moment, I think. Slightly biased to the other gate, but it's a typical manoeuvre for them, I guess. Yeah. Okay, stand by. Okay, yeah, holding. Okay, yeah, put down.
Italians in general just sailing a little more twisted on their main sail, sailing a slightly faster mode.
Going forward.
They're right up the exhaust pipe of the British there, so nothing in this race. Be careful of that foil wash though.
By your trap, my trap. Going down here. 2, 1, made. Okay, 2, 1, turn it up. Okay, split. Yep. Okay, charge.
So we are around the gate, split tack by both. It's actually pretty close, isn't it?
Hey, get it going, boys.
Yeah, extremely tight race there. The Italian team doing a really nice job there to close the bearing on their opponents and almost round simultaneously around that left turn at the bottom. So not going to be much in it. They're going to split. They'll both bounce off the boundaries most likely. British just coming back a click earlier through a nice line of pressure by the looks of things.
Up with mode when you can. Nice.
Still nothing in this race.
All the way here.
Apply, boys. Going 3, 2.
Up with low.
Board down.
Board down.
Trap is down. Okay, no lower. Good angle.
So decision time now for the British team of whether to
Okay, come up here.
attack in front.
Build higher. Speed is up.
Happy with 41. We're right there. Keep pushing, boys.
Clear ahead there, INEOS Britannia,
Very safe.
deciding to carry on,
I
possibly
think we
seeing
go
something on
past
the bow.
G-spot and tag.
Good mode.
Britannia just protecting that right-hand side of the course. They elected not to tack to windward of Luna Rossa. There has been just a small advantage, pressure and angle at the top of the course. The other thing I did hear on the downwind leg, Dylan Fletcher talked about maybe something on the rudder, and he talked about a plastic bag. Looking at the performance, I'm assuming that's cleared itself.
Can we go down here? No, coming on. Yep. Hey, set for now. Hey, tack's back here, Ben, so got a bit of an option to hit him here or take that right turn at the top again. So how big a lead have we got? We can hit him like 100 metres. Need to go in 5 seconds. Push out. Let's continue.
INEOS Britannia choosing not to engage, just sail their own race.
Hey, let's attack on him now.
Really interesting decision there.
One, three, turning, around, 2, 1, get on board.
We might take no good path on the bow.
And lefty right now. Looks like a puff on the bow.
Transition coming here.
I think we go short of lane.
Okay.
Going in right.
Taking main. Yeah, pretty certain. Take it life hard for the split at the top. Yep. 8 tags. Let's tack with it. 2, 1, board down. Yep. 3,
Big
2,
slide,
1,
boys.
main. Turning. 5, 2, 1, going board. Hey, we just take a little high mode here.
So the British team
We got a clear of it.
On him here.
just
No
putting
problem.
the Italians there right in their exhaust fumes, so that dirty air
Is
off
coming on this angle.
their rig, affecting the performance now of the
We're
Italian
probably
team.
thinking both one and in right.
Stay line 2 on the box. Okay, board down. 2, 1, main. Turning. Right row. 2, 5, get board.
The Italian team most likely will follow the right turn of INEOS Britannia.
Take windward here.
So INEOS Britannia still with that slight edge, gained in the start box error by Luna Rossa, Prada, Pirelli, but they are holding it and look assured the way they are holding this lead as we complete 3 legs and head downwind for leg number 4 of 8.
The Italian team just having to sit in the dirty air of the British team of INEOS Britannia, so
A little righty at the moment.
won't be gaining just at the moment, but they've managed to
main
keep
at all.
it close enough. They've got the pressure well and truly on the British to execute well.
Down. 3,
So
2,
well
1,
matched
main.
in terms of
Turning.
performance. I mean, you could not pick
2,
one.
dives. 1, going board. Pressure here. Keep going, lads. Close. Main control, boys.
Even though the wind's 2 or 3 knots less today than it was yesterday, the water being flatter, we're actually seeing slightly better performance in a straight line
Pressure
to
coming in
both.
from
So
now.
Sea State
Little reload coming
making
in.
it hard when it's wavy to get those top end
Nice puff
speeds.
on here.
A passing G-spot here. I think about it. I think we go here and worst case we do 2 and in right.
Copy.
Luna Rossa doing well to keep this tight, but they need something to happen.
1.
And INEOS Britannia sailing flawlessly in this race.
Bottom end speed in their jibes. Very, very fast there. 42 knots at boat speed.
Taking main. Holding.
Pretty square going.
Taking main.
Looking at the two boats going downwind, Luna Rossa's jib is just slightly bigger in area. And I know before the start they called the J4. Now, the advantage with the slightly more sail area should be a downwind advantage. It looks like the boats are very evenly matched. I was impressed on that second windward beat, how INEOS just controlled the course, did a beautiful job of making Luna Rossa, Prada, Pirelli, just not giving them an opportunity to get into the passing lane.
I need a low mode here, sorry man. Yeah, it's coming on. Low mode here. Thanks, low mode please. Howdy up. Found us up here. Mode, early drop. Yeah. Up in 5.
INEOS Britannia are giving Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli no room to move in race 5 of this Louis Vuitton Cup Series. And we're at the halfway mark. 4 legs completed of 8.
Boss, 2, 1, going forward.
There goes Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli. It's going to be one mistake that could define this race. We've seen it already. Is that the only one that we will see?
Let's speed here. You've only got 15 on the box, so anytime. Stand by. And forward. 2, 1, main. Panic. I will. 2, 1, go board.
INEOS Britannia in more breeze there. You can see it with the wind field. Green meaning more breeze, blue less.
31 knot bottom speed there. Very good tack.
Main here. Edge, can you take
On
it now?
board INEOS Britannia's chase boat with coach Rob Wilson. Rob, after yesterday's rather emotional race in race 4, what was the word to the team going into today's race?
We just wanted to get on with our processes and have a clean race. That was the main thing. You know, there was a lot of rules incidents going on yesterday, and not that you can't trust the decisions, but it often comes down to a 50-50, and you never quite know the outcome. So we're just trying to keep it clean.
Yeah, Rob, it just seemed like a different mindset on board INEOS Britannia today.
Yeah, they're all fully focused. I wouldn't say it's that much different to normal, but yeah, they're all business today, that's for sure.
All right, thanks for your time, Rob.
Thank you.
Both boats able to tow a barefoot water skier upwind at the moment at 80 kilometres an hour.
Don't fancy it though, do you?
You want to have your knees strapped up, that's for sure, going upwind into those waves, but unbelievable performance, tacking through around about 80 degrees or less.
The real thought as we start to run out of legs is what can the Italians do?
Yeah, the only option is to keep it close, keep it tight.
Quite like what we did last time then. Go on him now or just split. Up to you.
Wondering this time whether we go all the way. See where he tacks. Hey, I think he tacks, we tack, Echo. Yeah,
Copy.
anytime.
Two.
Thank you.
Coming up, disinvesting. 2, 1, 4 down.
Just see how little the boats turn through the eye of the wind. Absolutely nothing in the performance between these two boats. Absolutely tied together with a piece of string.
Airspeed is up on angle.
Great opportunity for us, guys.
Yeah, Luna Rossa, they're attacking early, asking the question of INEOS Britannia.
That's really good. Nice. Good mode.
Cyclers working hard, not
7
tags on
seconds.
this
Remember
leg.
the high mode before the tack.
Yep, stand by.
Start doing it.
2, 1.
there.
So it's been a strong upward leg for Rossa. Prada still remains tight as INEOS Britannia continue to lead in this fifth race. Remember, the scoreboard at the moment, it's 2-all.
They will be slightly down speed for this bear away, the British, so
Keep going, boys. All the way in.
having to sail through the foil wash here.
Taking main, big push.
Italian, so needing to be careful not to get caught in that vortex
Taking main.
through the water there.
Try and lock her in, boys.
Upset the boat's trim.
Yeah, obviously it's not just the air that's disturbed,
Still
it is
further.
the water also.
I think we need time.
Board down.
Attack bear away for INEOS Britannia. Big move though at the top of the course.
3, 2, 1, main. Heading. 1, 2, 1, going board.
Slightly floaty jibe there by the Italian team, so it wasn't their best jibe.
Good.
A bit high and a bit slidey, so great jibe on the British team. They've taken a gain out of that set of manoeuvres.
Fans on the waterfront
Come on up, boys.
thinking about what could be leg 6 of 8.
Hey, at the G spot and go, I think.
Yeah, we're ready to go.
That by. 2, 1, coming down.
Down. 2, 1, made. Heading. Hello. 2, 1, going board. Bit of hook up here.
Big push here on the pedals. So
Taking main.
have to try and get that power on. 2,100 watts peak there. Huge push.
Okay, 1 in right at the moment. Taking main. Slightly biased to the left gate, but not much.
Little gain on this leg for
Make sure
INEOS
we go just
Britannia.
a touch past it this time.
A little bit of breathing space.
Certainly sailing the boat accurately.
2, 1, quiet down.
INEOS team.
3, 2,
Italians
1,
breathing
main.
right down
Heading.
their neck at the moment, so cannot afford any mistakes.
Going board. Open our line.
British team doing a fantastic job just taking all the options for the overtaking move away from Rossa Prada Pirelli, forcing them to follow, which is what they're wanting to do.
Happy here. Happy right turn. Yeah. Happy right turn. Okay, stand by.
It would appear that the word of the day in the INEOS Britannia camp is control. And control they do. Race 5 of the Louis Vuitton Cup.
Oh, and they've had a big slide. The British team, they need to get it under control. They've just got the grip back there, but that's a huge loss of performance. The Italians will probably sail right up behind them and then immediately tack. They need to get locked in as well.
Stand by. 2, 1, little bit.
Board down. 2, and main.
This race is back on with that big slide at the bottom. British team
Nice one, guys.
opening themselves up with that little mistake.
Big push here, guys.
Yep, best performance.
Push. Okay, locking 3.
You can hear the tempo on board INEOS Britannia. They're back in defending mode.
2, 1, main. And working up.
Just as the boat's turning here, you see the side load and just that flow blowing those really skinny upstands on the foil. Full
2, 1, main.
sideways slide here. You watch both foils blow the flow up and big slide there. Massive wash off performance. So unfortunate for the British team, and the race is now back to only 35 metres of distance.
So much load and power on those big turns.
Trying to do a hairpin turn with skinny little foils right on the edge of grip, both boats. And this could be really interesting, this next exchange. Perfectly timed tack there by the British team, only just keeping control of this race.
And 2, 1.
2, 1, main.
On board Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli with coach Philippe Priestley. It would appear patience right now could pay off. It's very tight at the moment.
Yeah, it's super tight. I think the boys did well to keep the game alive, and hopefully we get an opportunity. And yeah, super tight.
Just a very quick word about the start. Very tricky there. What happened?
Yeah, well, I thought we had good timing, good positioning, but unfortunately during the turn we had a big slide and we lost the foil, and we drop off the foil. Yeah, that's a very hard condition to do match race, especially when we want to do a tight turn and tricky maneuvers. So unfortunately we couldn't put it off, but you know, super happy to see the boats racing like we do.
Thanks, Philippe.
Welcome.
Luna Rossa are throwing everything at it.
They certainly are, but the British, absolutely perfect execution of just putting them right in the dirty air every tack that they do. So Italians are trying to wriggle their way free, but every time they come back in this situation on starboard tack, Ben Ainsley just putting them right in the roost.
Slow beat of meters with every manoeuvre.
Probably best damage control is not on you. A little bit of harvest probably when we can do. Copy that. Trying to harvest it.
Oh, higher here. Little press. Nice, good there.
12 seconds on the box.
Just air forward of that dirty air, the Italian team. So they've just put it into a slightly faster mode there. They are air clear there, but they obviously are behind as well. So not many options left on the table in this race.
With one leg to go, INEOS Britannia have survived a wee scare at the bottom mark and are still in control of race 5. The Italians try to throw everything at them, but the British are not budging.
On and clear.
Italian team
Nice guys.
will be looking for a mistake by INEOS Britannia to have any chance of getting back into this race. British team absolutely putting the clamps on, not giving any options for Luna Rossa to get back into this.
Almost sink and go. Come by. Up. One. Put down. 2, 1. Mate, having. 1. 2, 1. Going board. Up.
Nice job by the British there. A little bit slidey again on Luna Rossa. Prada Pirelli, but
okay, guys. Keep it going.
they just need to keep it locked in, the British.
Okay, boys. Okay, do we match if he goes? Pressure is okay here. It's average shift. Not sure how big a lead, I've not really seen, but if we've got a good lead, I think we probably just match as long as the pressure looks all right down the outside. Yeah, agreed. I've got eyes on.
Superb defence by INEOS Britannia in this race. Obviously that error pre-start by Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli, they haven't been able to peg it back. Speed-wise, very even. I think INEOS with on these downwind legs, as she's shown all the way through the Louis Vuitton Cup, is just around 2 or 3 boat lengths faster on the downwind legs, and that's given that little buffer that has meant they're going to take out this race. The brilliant match race and very low risk by INEOS.
No matter what, I think we have to do the same.
I agree with Peter there. It has been absolutely fantastic defence. It's been a real lesson in keeping the elbows out and keeping your opponent behind you. Just need one more manoeuvre. The British team execute that well, and they will get that vital point they need.
2, 1, mate. Having. 1, 2, 1. Going forward. There we go. Coming.
Absolutely on the rev limiter. The Cyclors powering that big carbon fibre missile downwind.
INEOS Britannia take another bite out of the points on the road to 7. And they will defeat Rossa, Prada, Pirelli in race 5. And they will go ahead 3-2 in the charge to the Louis Vuitton Cup.
Holding low, Lee. Yeah. Well done, guys.
Understandably, fans happy as Rossa crosses the line, and they will be ruining at one error in the start box.
Very much on the back foot from the get-go, the Italian team, just with that big slide in the restart. They'll be hoping to regroup for this second race today, and their goal for today will be coming out on even points. So the British team, their goal will be coming out 2 points clear. So next race is going to be a rip-up.
This is the INEOS base, and why wouldn't you be happy when your friends and loved ones are doing what they're supposed to do?